What's up guys, BroGamerCantom here, bringing you some gameplay footage from the Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning demo. Now, I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in a while, I've just been doing some stuff, but now I'll be much more regularly uploading. I'll be uploading gameplays from this demo and also the Mass Effect 2 demo. Now, for playing this demo, you actually unlock some items to get in when you actually have Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. And there's a Twist of Fate card there, and those chakrams, which are an elemental weapon which you throw around if you're a mage. Something. So yeah, there is benefit to playing this demo, and obviously you also find out if you want to buy the game or not from the demo. And I would say it's a very good demo from what I've seen so far, and the game's pretty good, and I've already pre-ordered it. So when that game does come, I'll be uploading loads of walkthroughs, loads of collectible locations and all sorts of stuff like that. So I'll be much more active, because I've just been struggling for games to play at the moment, really. Now here is our opening cinematic. I'll leave you to watch that.
Into the second decade of the conflict, have we begun to understand the mistakes we have made. We lived in harmony among the Fae, in a world awakened to new magic. Perhaps we should have foreseen what might be born on this rising tide. What force might awaken. A force powerful enough to twist even the eternal and immutable Fae folk. But Gadflow, the new king of the Winter Court, surprised us all. Singular among his people, he was all that other Fae were not. Aggressive, ambitious, visionary. He had power like none we had ever seen. Terrible and deadly. Gadflow and his followers, the Tuatha Deon, believed that a new god was to be born in the east, beneath Gadflow's crystalline fortress of Amathan. In the name of that god, they marched to war against the young races of Amalur. Against a mortal army, no matter the power of their god, we might have been victorious. But the Fae are creatures of magic, not bound by the laws of life and death. Each Tuatha fallen on the battlefield would soon rise again, for the Fae do not know death as we do. How could we stand against such a force? For 10 years the war raged. For 10 years the armies of Men and Alpha fought and died. But as our numbers dwindled, we knew that it was only a matter of time. Our fate had been written. At least, that is what we believed. Until you died.
Always a surprise, eh, Garan?
Eyes on the job, boy. Don't matter what it is. Dead's dead. And be thankful for that. All we've seen. Go on and pull that machine, though. It'll need to be in our report, one way or the other.
Now we come to the character creation screen. As you can see, there are 4 races: Almain, Varani, Ljosalfar, I'm going to say, and Dokalfar. Basically, those are just 2 different races of human and 2 different races of elf, dark elf and light elf. Now, obviously, each one of these has their benefits. The elves are better at magic, and the humans are better at fighting. Now you have to choose one of these alignments: Justice, Order, Wisdom, Air and Earth, or you could just choose none and then you just get experience bonus. Each of these has their merits, and depending on how you want to play the game is which you would choose. So Order and Justice would probably be best for warriors, and the rest would just be best for mages or hybrid mages. because you don't actually have a specific class in this game. It's not like traditional RPGs or MMOs that you've played. You don't have to stick to one specification, although you can mix between two and you'll actually unlock different, they call them destinies, which are basically your classes. You'll unlock different destinies depending on how you put your points. So if you put most of your points into magic and then some of your points into might, then you'll become a battle mage, and there are different benefits and different spells for those kind of warriors and different classes. So yeah, there are definitely merits to choosing different kinds of class. Now, this is the character creation. Obviously you can see it's quite extensive. There's a lot of things you can change. I'm not really going to go too into it because this is only the demo and this might not be all that there is. So once the proper game comes out, I'll show you all that you can do with character creation. But for now I'm just going to create a character. I'm not going to make him look stupid because I want to look cool. Yeah, let's have that tattoo. It's like a crown. Tattoo intensity doesn't really matter, really. And that'll be me done. Once again, there's a little cutscene here, so I'll let you watch that.
A long way from Ice Brine too. Still, he's in better shape than most we see. Alright then, make sure it goes into the report. You know he'll want all the details.
Amazing how well the body held up. Better than I've seen.
I'm just glad it's not moving. Must have been born under a lucky star, this one.
Anything else we need?
Unless you'd like to name him, I think we're done. Put him with the others.
So now the mini midget men have just dumped you down that hole from presuming that you were dead. You awake to find yourself amidst a pile of corpses, which I'm sure is lovely. I really wouldn't want to be in that position. I bet the smell was awful. So now that cutscene's over, I'm just going to explain a bit more about the lore and the character that you are. So you died, and it's a mystery at the moment how you died. But basically everything in this world is under the influence of fate. Everyone has a specific fate and they have to stick to that and nothing can change them. But because you died and you've been brought back by this well of souls, then you're the only person in the world who has a destiny. And this brings its own, well, privileges, because you can actually manipulate the threads of destiny to perform pretty cool kills, and you can manipulate the threads of destiny to your advantage, really, when fighting enemies. And that means that you can actually do whatever you want, because you have no destiny, obviously, so you can help whoever you want, do whatever you want, and obviously that means that a lot of factions and little groups within the game are going to need your help. So this is just the start of the attacking. I've just got a rusty longsword here. My rusty spoons. So I've just got a rusty longsword, and obviously it's an easy X to attack, but if you actually delay one of your attacks, it will do the kind of uppercut attack and send them flying into the air, and then you can do juggle attacks while hitting them in the air. So that's just a little combo for you there. Here's our first engagement. It's with some Tuatha soldiers, which you saw in the cutscene there. Those are the people trying to invade the world and take over everything, the evil bastards. So I'm just going to deal with these. The combat in this game is very, very good, and this is something that attracts me to this game, because other games like Oblivion and, well, Skyrim, is the combat in it's just shit basically, and I just couldn't play it because it was just uninteresting and it just made you feel like crap, really. If you went around in the real world just slashing a sword side to side, you'd get killed instantly, so it's just shit. And I found the graphics were really bland. I don't know why. I like a colourful environment and a beautiful environment. Now we're coming to the end of this part of my gameplay of the Reckoning demo, so I hope you enjoyed. Please do stay tuned to my channel for the next installments, and I will be posting all of my gameplay of the demo, more mage stuff, more rogue stuff, so you'll get to see more aspects of the game. So please subscribe and stay tuned to my channel. Rogue McCantom, signing out.
The enemies of the young races. We've never seen them this far inland, not even during the invasion. I don't know why they are here. Hughes may have the answer to that as well. You must stay alive and reach him. Professor Formerus Hughes, the Well of Souls is here. The Tuatha are come to take these. They'll help keep you safe long enough to get to Hughes. Now, let's get going! Let me get this door, and we can be on our way.